Meghan and Harry's surprising new plans to earn money have left everyone wondering, what exactly are the Sussexes up to? This topic is what we'll delve into in this video. Hello friends, welcome to the King YouTube channel. It's amusing to think back to when Meghan Markle promised to dive straight into royal life, yet now she seems incredibly quiet. It's been almost a year since she joined forces with Hollywood power agent Ari Emanuel. But what progress have we seen since then? Not much, which leads us to wonder what's Meghan's game plan. Where's that big step forward she promised? Their website has undergone a rebranding, now showcasing Meghan's royal coat of arms instead of Harry's. And now, according to the Office of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, they're steering towards shaping the future through both business and philanthropy. However, the details remain scarce. Meghan recently announced her plans to re-release her podcast series Archetypes so more people can enjoy it. Alongside this, she struck a new deal with Lemon Media for an exciting new podcast. We're eager to see what Meghan has in store for us next. However, it's worth noting that Lemon Media, being a small women-founded audio company, may not have the financial backing to match Meghan's previous $20 million Spotify deal. Reports suggest that Harry and Meghan are exploring business opportunities in the film and television industry, possibly to expand on their existing Netflix deal, which is rumored to be uncertain at the moment. This might explain their recent appearance as guests of Paramount at a film premiere in Jamaica. Despite these efforts, it appears that nothing concrete has materialized yet. Interestingly, there's no mention of their Netflix projects on their updated website. The updated website portrays Harry and Meghan in their royal roles, showcasing their involvement in events like the Invictus Games 1 year to go celebrations in Canada. Meghan looked radiant, and Harry appeared genuinely happy as they interacted with injured service personnel and even tried out some winter sports. It was a refreshing change to see Meghan allowing Harry to take the lead in official speeches and interviews, such as the one on Good Morning America, where Harry spoke about his father's illness potentially uniting the family. Despite some courtiers expressing frustration, Harry's intentions seemed harmless. It's understandable to feel sympathy for Harry. The Invictus Games, which he championed with the full support of the royal institution, could be considered one of his greatest achievements. Yet, hearing him express a desire for reconciliation with the family he's been critical of in recent years is somewhat bittersweet. It's hard to ignore the feeling that, aside from financial gains, Harry and Meghan haven't made significant accomplishments since stepping away from their royal duties. Remember Harry's recent trip back to the UK? He only spent about 30 minutes with his father, King Charles. Some speculate that Charles may have warned him against the visit, considering its brevity. It seemed unnecessary for Harry to make the journey, but perhaps he wanted to portray himself as a caring son. However, reports suggest that Harry was taken to an ante-room and searched before being allowed to meet his father, which he reportedly didn't appreciate. This incident was viewed by some as a PR stunt. Harry's previous criticisms of his father and the royal family led many to believe that his sudden concern was disingenuous. While King Charles dominated the headlines during this time, Harry and Meghan seemingly didn't miss the opportunity to attract media attention. Harry made the journey to spend a few minutes with his father, King Charles, who is currently undergoing cancer treatments and must be cautious about exposure to infection due to his compromised immune system. However, Harry's sudden visit raised concerns as he could potentially bring infections from California where he resides. Moreover, Harry didn't inform anyone of his visit until he had already landed, likely anticipating that he would be discouraged from coming. Upon arrival, Harry was greeted by Princess Anne, Prince Edward, and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, who made it clear that he wouldn't be left alone with his father. Despite this, Harry managed to spend some time with King Charles, who suggested speaking to Meghan via FaceTime. However, Harry declined the offer, as King Charles already had plans in place. It's worth noting that Harry's visit was unplanned and unannounced. Harry wasn't even offered a place to stay and had to arrange accommodation in a hotel during his visit. It's notable that even his supposed friends didn't extend an invitation for him to stay with them. The truth is, Harry's visit wasn't initially planned, but Meghan urged him to go, emphasizing the importance of ensuring their financial security and exploring any potential changes in royal roles. Meghan's concern likely stemmed from the possibility of King Charles passing the reins to the Prince and Princess of Wales, which could impact Harry and Meghan's ability to profit from their titles. This could mean an end to using their royal titles for personal gain, including demands for special treatment. Interestingly, the day after Harry's visit, their website shifted focus from Archewell to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, possibly indicating a strategic move in response to potential changes in royal dynamics. I know exactly why Harry Kane hurried to London. He had some important papers to sign, but he used his dad's situation as a reason to rush through the city with the help of IPP security like he was being chased. But honestly, he wasn't supposed to be there. The king had just started treatment for cancer, so his body was really weak. Having someone who looked dirty and tired, having flown for 11 hours straight around the king wasn't safe. It was really not okay for Harry to show up like that. Then he had to rush off to Vegas VLL, where people treated him like he was the new Diana because of how much he cared for his dad. Meanwhile, back in the UK, Prince William and the rest of the family had to work extra hard to support the king every single day. And you know what? They didn't get a lot of attention for doing their jobs. When Harry returned to the UK, they told him to stay quiet and just listen. Charles only spent about 5 minutes with him before leaving. It seems like Harry's no longer welcome. They feel they can't rely on him anymore. And then, right after that, Harry went on Good Morning America to talk about meeting his father. Seriously, Harry, is this the private life you said you wanted? At this point, Harry can shout all he wants, but it seems like nobody's paying attention. The damage he's caused to his family, the House of Windsor, is beyond repair. He won't be allowed back into the inner circle. His behavior has pushed him to the outer circle, where he's seen as a family member who can't be trusted. It's quite astonishing how private conversations can be shared by people who weren't even there. Whatever happened between King Charles and Harry during that meeting was meant to stay between them. No details have been released about what was discussed. All we know is that shortly after, a helicopter was spotted taking Charles and Camilla somewhere, leaving Harry behind. I bet Harry misses the wise advice he used to get from the courtiers. He probably misses how they would clean up his messes. But now he's almost 40 years old with a family of his own. He's the one who chose to distance himself from his family to live overseas and to take up a job, whatever that may be. It seems like he's not doing much, but just because he's lazy and holds a lot of resentment towards his family, that's no excuse for not taking care of himself. He shouldn't get away with it. He needs to take responsibility for what he's done. He thinks life's treating him unfairly, so he's throwing a tantrum on the floor like a little child. But how do we handle toddlers having fits? We ignore them until they calm down, and I expect Harry's tantrums to continue until his very last breath. Anyone got some earplugs handy? It seems Charles is facing his own mortality. William might become king sooner than we think. Unfortunately, people in their 70s with cancer don't usually have a long life expectancy. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. Luckily, Harry isn't next in line for the throne, but I think Charles needs to remind everyone of that. He needs to make it crystal clear that William won't be undermined. I doubt Harry even understands phrases like you reap what you sow or what goes around comes around. He always seems to see himself as the victim, with everyone being so harsh to him. But the truth is, his family has had enough of his behavior. They're tired of his lies, his tantrums, and his entitled attitude. Luckily, they don't have to deal with him anymore. What do you think about the points I made in my video? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't hesitate to like and share it with others who might enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe to our The King YouTube channel for future updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.